What is going on, YouTube? This is MOTOSARGE signing in, and it has been a while since I brought you guys along with me for my Lone Warriors Operation Therapic Photo a Day Challenge. Today's challenge shot is titled Your Favorite, so it's really up to my interpretation of what I want to take a picture of. But every single month I take this day, this opportunity to go out and track down the American flag, the good old red, white, and blue, and capture a pretty unique shot. And I figured, you know, it's fitting since most recently America brought home the Guinness World Record for the longest parade of Harley Davidsons this past weekend out in Paris, Texas. So let's roll the intro and get on with today's video.
Work, 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 turn it up. Hard work, hard work, fired up. Hard work, work. Everybody on the plane. Hard work, work. Sit them on down. Hard work, hard work.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another video. If you are new to the channel, I bring you along with me as I merge my passions for photography and motorcycles. So if you like anything photography or motorcycle related, click that like icon, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, ring that bell notification to get email alerts when I upload some new content. Like I mentioned in the intro, I'm just bringing you guys along with me as I track down my Lone Warriors Operation Therapic Photo a Day Challenge shot, which is your favorite. And if you guys know me or you know the channel, you know I love the red, white, and blue. So I'm gonna get out here and track down an American flag today and fulfill my Lone Warriors Operation Therapic Photo a Day Challenge shot. But I'm gonna ride along the way, and I know exactly where I wanna go. Hopefully this video takes me just long enough to get you to my shot. But I wanted to kind of share with you guys a little bit of what just went down this past weekend out in Paris, Texas. America brought home a record that should have always been here in America. The longest parade of Harley Davidsons. It was held by Greece, I believe, with 2,404 Harley Davidsons. But this past weekend, America stomped all over that record and dropped, I believe, 3,495. I'll throw the correct number up on the screen, of Harley Davidsons that rode in a single file line down an airstrip out in Paris, Texas. You know, this event, Adam Sandoval was promoting this event for months, really since last year of when they fell short. It had to be Harley Davidson, had to be VIN number, a Harley Davidson VIN number, couldn't have a S&S motor. There was a lot of qualifications that went into this. And last year, unfortunately, there was some not Harleys that snuck into the parade. Nothing against you non-Harley riders, but when it's a Harley Davidson Guinness World Record, stay up out the formation so we can bring that record home. Well, this year everybody listened, and the people that showed up were riding Harley Davidson motorcycles, and we brought that record home. I was following a lot of other motovloggers, social media accounts over the weekend because I really wanted to get out to this ride. And when it came out, I knew the dates. I was going to drop a leave packet to get up out of Columbus, Georgia. I was planning on trying to ride out there with John Maxwell because he was doing a ride from here all the way out there, and I really wanted to be a part of that. But if you guys are military, you know you can't really plan for everything. And before I dropped the leave packet, there was already company training that was put down on the training calendar, and then all leave forms were put to halt. But what sucked is 2 days before Friday, company training was canceled. So I could have still ended up trying to get out there, but I didn't do the maintenance of the Harley that I wanted to. It wouldn't have, I mean, I didn't really want to push it. It's only a 2016. I could have just thrown some miles down, got out there and got back. But with any long ride, I think it's safe to make sure that you PMCS your motorcycle correctly. Do an oil change, give it some TLC, check the bolts, do all that stuff before you get out there on a long ride, because that's the last thing you want to do, is try to get out there, support the cause, and then end up stranded or broken down. That's just a bummer for everybody involved. So I decided I was going to sit back and watch it from social media, and I will tell you, just watching the videos, watching that old Navy plane fire up gave me goosebumps. I mean, seeing the parade of Harley Davidsons go down that airstrip was just all America, and I'm so glad that they brought home the record. You know, a small piece of me, selfish piece of me, wanted it to maybe wait until next year so I could make sure I was out there, but that's just me being selfish. And at the end of the day, I really just wanted America to hold that record, and you guys did just that. everybody involved. You know, you made the Harley Davidson community proud in bringing that record home. I know it wasn't easy probably putting together. I mean, I've put some things together for the military and it's been a logistical nightmare, and it's only been about 50 to 100 people. Let alone, you know, I couldn't even imagine doing it for 4,000 Harley Davidson riders in the middle of an airstrip where there's no shade, limited water, people are getting cranky. I mean, it just, y'all could have that, the ones that planned and volunteered for that event. I mean, my hat is off to each and every one of you that did it. I really look forward to watching all the content that I know is going to run into YouTube from John Maxwell, the Harley Tech, Bike and Bird, the Henri One, and then all of these smaller moto vloggers that were out there. There was a lot of you that went out there in support of the cause and brought, you know, the content along the way. Some of you were doing some live streams on Facebook, and really I just enjoyed what it was that you guys were doing out there, because I felt, you know, I wasn't there, I was there in spirit, and I was there through what you guys were throwing on your social media. So thank you guys for throwing that up there for those of us that couldn't get out there and be a part of that. After seeing that ride, and I'm sure after watching all of the additional content that's going to come in on YouTube, it's just gonna, you know, drive home more of a reason why I want to start getting out there and doing some of these bigger events. You know, since I bought my Harley Davidson, I've done a lot of local type rides, done a lot of benefit rides. The longest that I've gone away from, you know, home to do a ride was up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, which was an overnight ride. I really would like to start doing more of those, but I'm gonna have to find a way to incorporate, you know, at least one of my kids along the way. So I've been thinking about, you know, putting some bags on here, so that way when I have the kid on the back of the bike, whether that's, you know, my oldest daughter or son, we have a way to, you know, pack out a few days worth and just hit the road and go hit some of these big rides that are coming up. A ride that has been on my radar since I bought my Harley Davidson is one that goes up to Arlington National Cemetery. That ride is called Run for the Wall, and it happens every single year. And since I've had my bike, I've tried to do it, but I really think after watching this Bring It Home parade coming up this next May, you're gonna find me out there, and you'll be coming along with me, whether it's through the camera or alongside me on that ride, because I've heard it's just an extremely humbling experience, whether you're military or not. I mean, going up to Arlington National Cemetery, doing that ride, you know, honoring those that have fallen before us, that given us the freedom to get out here and ride our motorcycle, get out there and break these Guinness World Records and bring them home to America, and meet all these amazing people that share the same passions as we do. I don't really think there's a better ride for us to do if you're a veteran and you like to ride motorcycles. Get on your bike, plan that trip. It happens every year in May. And if you decide you want to try to head out there and hit that in May, let me know, because I'll be heading out of Columbus, Georgia, probably picking up the ride. It has 3 different routes, so I'll probably try to hit up the ride up in Tennessee somewhere, and then skirt all the way up with the ride. I have a couple buddies that have done it the past few years, and they say it's the best ride, the best experience that they've been a part of on 2 wheels, or even, you know, as an individual that has served. It's very humbling, they said, and it's definitely something that should be on every veteran rider's bucket list. I really need to get some bags on this Dyna, I tell you what. I know a lot of you are just like, why don't you just throw that dang backpack on your back and get on with it? But I mean, that would be easy, guys. And you know, if you're military and it makes sense, you know, that's just not what you do. So I like to strap my camera bag to the back of my sissy bar with a couple bungee cords, so that way I don't feel constricted when I ride. Just leave me alone. Makes me happy. Uh-oh, there's my wife. I'm in trouble. She probably like, what the hell are you doing parked in that person's driveway? I'm gonna have to explain this later now, guys. You just witnessed me getting caught taking a little extra time on the way home from work. If you guys like today's video, please click that like icon, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, ring that bell notification to get email alerts when I upload some new content. So like always, guys, I really appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in to another video, and this is MOTOSARGE signing out.